Well, it is Sunday, and yeah, thanks for coming. It's maybe not the best time to visit. Hey Raven, that storm that was coming. Hey sweetie girl, what you getting all weird for? We did get something out of it. What is this? Oh, it's Jetstar. Hey my girl. This is our oldest girl in the herd. She was actually supposed to be with the Golden Girls this past year, but I couldn't do it. She did well, but this is her time. So yeah, thanks for clicking on the video, and we sure hope you'll stick around. Maybe subscribe, maybe like the video, and yeah, maybe have a conversation down in the comment section. Yes. Oh, there's Bowie. Hello, Bowie. Haven't seen you in forever. There's Queenie. Hi, Bowsers. Yeah, you guys are just scunnert. Look at them. They're because we got rain in this snow. So yeah, they're a little cranky, a little cold. So yeah, they're still on 3 bales a day, which I don't mind. These girls, they need to keep their energy up, don't you, queens? Yeah. She's in a bad mood. You are in a bad mood, you old cuss you. There's Jade. Hey, sweet girl. Hey, darling. So yeah, it looks like we got about somewhere between 4 and 5 inches of snow out of that. Hey, Lilith. Hey, sweet girl. Oslin. So they will be on 3 bales a day for the foreseeable future until this weather gets past or settles down or simmers down. I don't know. That's enough. We've had over 1 foot of snow this week. Isn't that right, Oslin? Yeah. You're not happy. Hey? But this is the problem when you have a good open fall. You're going to pay for it. This is where Mrs. Piper Doug will be like, well, there you go. You just brought that on yourself. Hey, Snubbie. No, all farmers will say the same thing. When you got a good stretch of very kind weather. Here's my Shucky. Who are you? Is that you, Mark? Oh, it's Mark. Hey, Mark. You're going to pay for it. The weather's going to catch up with you one way or another. And this would be it. It's about, well, it says it's -5. I think with the wind chill it's -12. So yes, my hand is going numb holding my phone. But I'm not in a whole desperate hurry to do a pilot bedding. These guys got bedded yesterday. Hey, Felicia. How are you doing? Yeah, you're still kind of flat-footed. I was hoping when you weren't feeding a baby you would stand back up, but she's getting... It's quite ironic with cows how they age faster. You know, you think they were just calves, and then all of a sudden you're like, oh no, they're 10 years old. That's getting up there for a beef cow. Anyway, I can get back in the tractor, and we'll start getting the rest of the critters done. Fetching straw. And yes, I can just hear the comment. Doug, you got a big trailer. Why are you not fetching your bales at the big trailer? Well, the big trailer is currently sitting there in the bale yard full of hay bales. Well, why don't I just go and unload that trailer then? That's great. Currently where the bales that are on the trailer are supposed to go, there is massive snowbanks. So I gotta push the snowbanks out of the way to get the bales unloaded to then get up here and load these bales. And some of these loads of straw bales are going to be used to catch the snow so we don't end up with more snowbanks in the bale yard. Catch 22. But Mother Nature keeps throwing more snowbanks at me, so I never get caught up. Like, look at the cattails there. The snow's about 4 feet deep, solid in the cattails. So, yeah. That's why I'm fetching straw with the tractor just as I need it until I can get that resolved. She's a cool one. Minus, they say it's minus 20, so yeah, this is the first timers. So we got Scully, who's not really a pet yet, but she's working on it. We got Quinn, no, not Quinn, Astro. So this is Astro. That's Eddie's little guy. Who is this? Okay, so this is Jessie. She's not real petted yet, but she's getting there. Eddie, second cabber, not petted, absolutely not. Rue, not petted. So we're working at around about 50%. Sorry, Eddie. Sorry, darling. Peanut, of course, everybody knows Peanut. Peanut is petted. Lou is not. Squeaker's second cabber, absolute pet. This is Lizzie's little girl, not petted yet, working on it. Beauty's sister, Belle, not petted. Leia's sister, almost. And then there's her ladyship, Candy. You could literally walk her in the house and she would be less damaged than the cat we have. Not right, Candy? And then, like, who is here? Radar. This is Duchess's daughter, very petted. Radar, not yet. So, at this point, we'll aim for 50% of the calves to be like this. Like Duchess, like Leia's sister, like Candy, Peanut. Scully, to a degree. Radar, she's always been a bit flighty. See? And then, she was actually not supposed to be in here. That's Butterball. So, she's a bit of a wild card. We knew we were going to get dinged by the buyers because of her tail. That's the one that was attacked. So, we'll see if she calves. If she calves, we'll keep her. If she doesn't, we'll maybe put her in the freezer. So, these ones are the ones that we'll keep an eye on them. They might settle down because most of the second timers, like Squeaks here, will calm down. But you get the Eddies. Eddie's fine, but you won't get near her. Radar, she might never get to that point. As long as she doesn't turn bad, we'll keep her. That's right. Because she's from actually a very, very good bloodline. But as long as she doesn't get to the point where we have trouble working with her, that's right, you can hear me. You'll stick around. So yeah, so this is the first timers. This is called number 1. This is the number 1 corral. For the first timers, we'll calve. We're gonna move that crush up into here to help with calving. We usually don't have to do too much to them, but just in case, our plan is to get another maternity pen, but we'll see how it goes. But, so yeah, not much to do today. Gotta feed these guys, they're done. Gotta feed the big group, and then they're done. And then as far as that, everybody's good. Just, we gotta do the winter-long job. Check the water troughs. Hey, squishers. So, they all seem good. Only problem is we've got raging wind blowing out to the north, so we might need to feed these girls down around the back of the yard instead of out on the paddocks where they usually get fed. But they're all just taking the sun in right now, charging their batteries. It's cold. Anyway, let's get going. So, question for you gearheads out there, especially the ones that tend to drip towards this color. Is it common for these cables to get water in them? All summer long it works fine, and then you get to winter and the the tippy cable, it's really hard. Sometimes you have to break it loose, and even then it's still it's tough. So I wonder whether water has somehow got down into the sheathing and it freezes up. I know the grapple one, which is I think this one, the top one, it does not work at all. So actually I've never tried it in the summertime. I never put the bucket on and hooked up the hydraulics in the summertime. It was only in the winter time that I needed it. But anyway, so yeah, anybody that has dealings with these John Deere loaders and whatnot can give me the lowdown. So I've been asked this question a few times. Won't these trees make this road blow in? Well, if you can look at this, that ridge there has nothing to do with the trees. That's just what blows in because the ditches are now full of snow. You all know what thanks to. It just blows up and over and it just gets stuck. So when you're plowing it, unless you can push it off, it just builds up a ridge. Like you can see if we can do this without getting out too much. There. Like there along that scrub that's along the ditch. So it just kind of builds up. So for the most part, what we end up doing is we just plow it like this every time it blows in. But if it gets particularly bad, we go and fire up the skid steer, and then we'll just push it right through between the trees out. And then for the most part, it's good then for a while. Now, once in a while, and once in a blue moon, we'll hook up the grader blade, and it's really good for knocking that stuff out of the way. Now, what would be really nice if we had sort of a grader blade type white dealio thing for the loader would be good. I've always been on the lookout for some like old pipeline pipe, because we do live near Verdon, so there's a lot of that green pipe, like cut-offs, but they always want a lot of money for it. So if I could find like a 20-inch pipe and then split it and then make it into like a V-plow, that would be really nice. But so yeah, I'm going to stack these, unload that trailer, and then hopefully get ready to start hauling more bales. See, I told you so. I would haul some when I had time. There's a few more still to haul. One or two, I bet. There's some of the snowdrifts are starting to get a bit deep. It's a good pool. You know, doing 10 mile an hour. She's working. She's working hard. Working hard, bye. Okay, I put the orange one in the shop to thaw it out for the first time this winter. I got to top the front axle up because, shocker, the front axle is leaking again. You know, the front axle we've had fixed twice up at Shoal Lake. Yeah, it's leaking again. So we got to keep putting oil in it until we can get it up there and they can get it fixed. And we better bloody well not be paying for it. So we're getting this wall built because this is part of the wall where these bins will eventually form this protective barrier that protects the corrals from any of these westerlies that come in. So yeah, I'm just sticking those bales back there. We usually use them by the there's a good one. We use them up by the end of winter. That way that they're not sitting there getting damp. And so yeah, we'll get back at hauling these bales in tomorrow. Well, actually, fingers crossed, we'll get the call to go for our steel. That would be nice. And I'm waiting to hear back from Chris from Shoal Lake to see when they can take that tractor, because when they split it, when they were supposed to have fixed the clutch, they replaced the clutch, they didn't fix the clutch. This is going back to the story of when we took it to Jody's, and after an hour Dennis had already figured out the charge pump wasn't hooked up to the main pump, which was kind of not helping. But I still think there's something wrong in the clutch, because it's a hydraulic clutch, and I think there's a seal gone because it keeps losing prime. So considering this is stuff that Shoal Lake was supposed to have fixed, and we are about $16,000 into their work that they haven't fixed either thing they were paid to fix. Haven't heard back from Chris yet, but Chris, if you're watching, get in contact, because this tractor needs fixed. Anyway, I'm going to plug this in. I'll bring you back in a second. So yeah, I'm hoping that when I go and rent Jody's trailer to bring the steel home, I can then just turn around, load up that orange tractor onto it, because it's a beaver tail trailer, and then haul it up the road, and just let them have it for a few weeks, not 4 months like the last time, Chris. 4 months and you still didn't fix it. Thing broke down before I was even out of the yard. That should give you an inclination. Oh, complain. Anyway, so yeah, nothing much exciting happened in this video, so sad to say. Just digging out actually 3 snowstorms already, and we're not in December yet. So me and, where did you go? There you are. Me and Toothless, we're gonna say thanks for watching, aren't we? Yeah. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. And we'll see you in the next video on Thursday. Yep, Thursday. Are you going to be in it? Are you? Purring means they're gonna. Anyway, so yeah, we'll see you in the comment section, i.e. the question about the John Deere. Just rubbing, aren't you? Thanks for watching, everybody. See you next video. Teddy bye.